What's up, everyone? It's Brian here from the Exact IT Solutions YouTube channel, and welcome to another video where we educate you on all things cybersecurity so you can become aware of the threats and do things to protect yourself so you don't become a victim of one of these bozos. So today I'm going to talk about REvil. They're back, right? REvil, however you want to say it. They're back. They're the Russian-speaking ransomware group that was responsible for the attacks on JBS Meat and Kaseya. And I'm going to talk about how they came back, what they're doing now. Stay tuned. Let's get into the content. All right, guys. So REvil's back, right? REvil. They're back. They're also they also go by the other name that I always screw up, Sodi no Kibi. But here's what's going on. Their happy blog came back online. That was interesting. That kind of made the news a little bit. I'm not going to go too much into that. I've gone into their happy blog. I've done videos on this channel about their happy blog, and I've done a deep dive on REvil or REvil about a year ago. So you can check out those videos on this channel. But the happy blog is back. That's their leak site where they tell the public who they've compromised and who's not negotiating with them. So you don't make it on the happy blog if you negotiate and pay the ransom. But if you decide like you're not going to play nice with these guys and do what they say, they start releasing your stuff out on the happy blog. They're not the only ransomware group to do this, by the way. But there's also a threat actor out there on the dark web who uses an alias of REvil, and he started talking on these forums. And one of the things that he said is that they were able to restore REvil's operations from backups. Now, a lot of people speculated that they went away for various reasons, that they went on vacation or they wanted to lay low because they just had a bunch of big wins, like the biggest cyber attacks we've seen to date. So they wanted to lay low, go on vacation, maybe spend their money. Who knows? There's a million different theories out there. Love to hear if you have a theory. Drop it in the comments below. What do you think these guys were doing now that we know that they're back and there wasn't this big like U.S. government takeover of this Russian group or other Russian groups, or Russia decided to work with the United States and put pressure on these groups to stop what they're doing? In fact, we're finding out that that's not the case. We're finding out that maybe REvil were hacked back, so to speak, but they were able to recover. It sounds like that's where this is going. And the other thing that this guy on this hacking forum claimed is that the way Kaseya got their key was from a leaked law enforcement person. And when Kaseya was able to get this key, that the REvil group took things offline to kind of reevaluate security and how they did things, because they probably thought that they had a rat among them. So we don't really know. There's still a lot of just cloudiness around what the heck happened here. But I can tell you two things that I know from observing these guys over many years now. Number one, this is a group that likes to brag and likes to put information out there publicly. So I fully believe by the end of 2021, we're going to know a lot more about what happened with Kaseya than we know today, and where this group went and what they did. And there's a lot of chatter within the security community that they're fearful of what this group is going to come back and now do, simply because ransomware is so profitable and these guys can make a lot of money, especially with their track record of being so successful. So I fully believe that this group's going to be back full bore. They probably took a little break, which is not uncommon in this world of ransomware groups, where they go away for a little while and they come back. And I believe that they did. If Kaseya got this key and it was a surprise to this group, they wanted to pull everything offline and evaluate how Kaseya got this key. It's they're claiming right now, or this individual's claiming right now, like I said, that it was leaked from a law enforcement official. How that happens, who knows? Very interesting in my opinion. But what do you guys think happened now that you've heard this from me? What do you think went down? Where do you think REvil is going with this? Do you believe what I'm telling you? Do you have a different theory? I've heard a lot of different theories out there. A lot of them have been debunked at this point. The Russian government isn't getting involved. The U.S. government didn't do anything superhero-wise. Maybe they hacked their systems and caused them to go down, but they were able to restore them. So what do you think happened here? Where do you think this group's going to do? Do you think they're going to be successful in the future? I personally do. I'd love to hear your thoughts about REvil and where they're going with everything. But that's the update on REvil. They're back. The happy blog's up. They have one new victim on there as of today. It was a victim that was on another ransomware group site, which is kind of interesting as well. But that's what's going on, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on REvil and everything that's going on around those guys. And if you have any questions, drop them down below. I'll answer them. Till the next video, take care.